Hey guys, and welcome to MoveChamp. My name is JP. I'm the founder and engineer behind this platform, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to register your services. So in our last video, we registered Tom's Movers, our fictional moving company. If we go to our profile dropdown, we'll see some notifications in here welcoming us to the application when we signed in and registering our company. So let's go ahead on the left and click Manage Services. At this point, we don't have any, so we can create a new service from the top left button, or we can click Let's Add One Now. So the system requires various data points in order for the algorithm to best match your service to a request from a customer. So we're going to give it a really cool name. It's best that this name describes what the service is all about. Small truck for micro moving. Now, it's always great to tailor the terms and conditions for the actual specific vehicle. So in this case, we've got a nice small truck, great for micro-moving apartments, clearing out garages and such. We really don't want people asking us to discard their rubbish and refuse. Then we go ahead and select the vehicle type. In this case, it's a small truck. The very next piece of information is maximum range. So even though we specified the areas in which our company operates, perhaps we don't want some of our services to be included when the range of the move is far too large. So for example, we can go ahead and say that a truck associated with the service will move a maximum of 50 kilometers. Here we'll say that we have a crew of 4 people. Each vehicle type has a recommended amount of people. Let's say that we'll spend an hour at the origin and an hour at the destination. We could charge 15 Rand per kilometer. Minimum trip spend is the minimum amount of money you're willing to receive to go out to a customer's location and do their move. So for example, if the move is very short, but the customer requires an entire truck with a full crew, the calculation of all these data points together isn't going to be enough to justify going out and being able to pay for your 4 crew members. So in this case, you can say, in order for me to do a move to consider it profitable, I have to charge at least 500 Rand to bring my truck out. So next up, we have modifiers, both floor level and road access. There's certain things about a move or about deliveries, logistics that just make it slightly harder. So in this case, there's access to the goods. For example, are you allowed to head up the driveway? Is there a docking area? Does your crew have to park out on the road and then carry things long distances? So in this case, it allows you to charge a little bit extra depending on those modifiers. So for example, if the move is on the ground floor, we're not going to charge anything extra on that. But if we're on the first floor, let's put it up by like 6%. If it's on the second floor, maybe about 16, third floor, 22, and it could go up as the accessibility to the goods becomes more and more inconvenient. So for example, driveway, really easy, that's great. Less than 10 meters, okay, maybe we'll add, let's do a 10% on there. Greater than 10, less than 25 meters, okay, maybe a 10%, take this up to 5, 25 meters, it's a long way to walk, so let's put up a 30% charge on the base cost there. So now after selecting all these data points, we want to be given some examples of what the algorithm would generate if someone were to purchase our service. So what we've done is created a simulation feature. All you got to do is click Generate Simulation. It'll create a story about someone who wants to move. It'll tell you they're interested in this package. It'll tell you how far their move is from pickup to drop off. It'll tell you where the items are located. So in this case, the 4th floor. But it could be 4th plus, so 4th, 5th, 6th floor. It'll tell you the access to the road. Here we can head into the driveway. The system says that they will pay 752 Rand and 40 cents excluding VAT. And you think to yourself, well, is that good? Is that not good? Let's generate another simulation. You can generate as many simulations as you want here. Here's one that's 50 kilometers, so it's right there on the maximum range. Again, 4th plus 4, driveway is really good. 990, generate simulation. And remember, at all times, you've got 4 crew members that are expected to go out. You expected to spend 60 minutes at the origin, 60 minutes at the destination, loading and unloading. Let's see if we can click this enough times before we get something that heads into minimum spend. Here we go. Here's Amy. She's interested in your small truck for micro moving. Her move's only 9 kilometers. Now that's not actually too far in the sense of getting 4 crew members to spend an hour at the origin, hour at destination at only 15 Rand a kilometer. So what it's calculated here, and also look at this, 25 meters away, the road access is quite poor. So the algorithm has calculated that because based on the data points, it would generate an amount less than our minimum spend. It's just applied our minimum spend right over here, excluding that. So that's all working quite nicely. What we can do is we can tweak some of these. Maybe we really don't want to be undervaluing our service at the 4th plus floor and greater than 25 meter level, generate more simulation, see the price goes up a bit. We keep playing around with this until we feel comfortable with our services. And once we've got all that action, we click create. Just like that, we have a service list. We've got all the information about our service, minimum trip spend, price per kilometer, all the important things that differentiate this service from another one. If we left click on this item, it'll take us to the edit screen where we can tweak this a bit. Now you'll notice that we've headed into the edit section. At the top left here, we've got something called dashboard. If I select dashboard, it'll actually give us some analytics about this move. How many views? So this means how many times the users actually viewed your service. So if they've typed in that they want to move from A to B and they need a light truck, it showed them all the results from the various companies, and your ones come up and they've actually selected it to read more about your service. Income, it's how much money the service has generated, whether it be completed moves or moves cancelled that have a late notice penalty. Then popularity, simply how many times the service has been purchased. You can look at this dashboard over the past 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, all time. So right now everything's to 0, it's really fresh. It's actually not published yet, so let's go back to managed services. You'll see that it's awaiting publish. So at this point in time, we have the ability to chop and change. Maybe we want to change something about it, we can go in and edit. But once we feel comfortable with what we've got, we can click publish. Just like that, our service now will be live to start earning. If you feel at any point in time your service isn't doing too well, or you wish not to show it to the world, you simply go to publish, click that. This will give us a warning message saying that if we unpublish the service, it will no longer be displayed to users. However, any scheduled move for the service will not be cancelled automatically. You'll have to do that from your moves management screen if you wish to do that. In a nutshell, it means that no customers will be able to purchase the service in an unpublished state. So I'm just going to say cancel because we think this is actually a good one. It reverts back to the published state. So that's how straightforward it is to actually create a service. Our team is working to tweak and add more opportunities to the algorithm such that it can better understand customer needs and link their requirements to your capabilities. So thank you so much for watching this video on how to set up services. Please check out the other videos in this playlist and series to help you get set up on the MoveChamp platform. Until next time, I'll see you then.